What if Beerus never ordered the destruction of Planet Vegeta? After being liberated from Frieza's oppression, centuries of slavery, forced deportations, and being used as sacrificial soldiers in wars they never chose, the Saiyans would finally rise. Their collective hatred would unify them, much like the ancient Saiyan-Tufel conflict, but this time on a cosmic scale. With their planet rebuilt, the Saiyans would create a thriving society, one founded on battle, honor, and science. They would send scouts across the universe, searching for compatible species to hybridize with, just like the Viltrumites from Invincible, seeking the strongest genetics in creation. Over time, Saiyan hybrids would emerge, and they'd quickly surpass their pure-blooded ancestors. Just look at Gohan, Trunks, and Goten. They reached Super Saiyan with ease, while Goku and Vegeta needed decades of brutal training and trauma just to achieve the first transformation. Given their biology, constant growth through battle, and Zenkai boosts, their evolution would be exponential. Now imagine that same potential enhanced even further by King Cold's genetic science. The Saiyans could perfect themselves through amplified Zenkai boosts, stabilized Uzaru gene, replicated and engineered divine ki. Essentially, you'd end up with billions of Gokus and Vegetas, each one capable of godlike destruction. Over generations, elite Saiyans would naturally reach Super Saiyan through discipline and rage mastery. Others would rediscover divine ki, unlocking Super Saiyan God through ritual or science. And eventually they'd achieve forms like Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Instinct, or entirely new divine hybrid evolutions. And that's not even counting anomalies like Broly, whose limitless power could rival entire armies on his own, and fusion like Gogeta or Vegito. At that point, Beerus and Whis would have no choice but to intervene. To maintain balance across the multiverse, they might even appoint Saiyan gods of destruction, warriors powerful enough to destroy their own kind when necessary. In some universes, this Saiyan Empire might evolve toward peace and justice, protecting mortals as a divine galactic patrol. But in others, after years of occupation or under an evil or ill-intentioned Saiyan king, as Vegeta was at the beginning of Dragon Ball, it could fall into darkness, transforming into the Saiyan Dominion, a ruthless civilization ruling through conquest and fear. It would be history repeating itself, just like in the Yamoshi era, when the first Saiyan to unlock God Ki rose against his own people, because they had begun using their strength not for balance, but for domination.